right, everyone. Can everyone hear me, please? Hello.
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Good evening.
Okay, good evening. I think everybody would have to talk, please. So that I don't look as if I'm talking to you. I'm just talking to myself. Are we all good? Let me enable my camera so that everybody can put a face to the name before we start. All right. So let me know. Can everyone see me? Wait, let me do this. All right, great. All right, thank you. So I just want to put it so that everybody can see my face first. So it doesn't look like someone that you don't even know whether it's AI that is talking to you. All right, good evening, everyone. So I'll just quickly do a quick introduction. We're just 11. How many were you guys last week, please? Hi, Miriam. Hi, Beatrice. Is it Beatrice or forgive my pronunciation, please? Hi, wonderful. So how many were we last week? So that we are sure you what to wait for more people to join. And I think the recording has started. Very great. Please, you can reply via the chat. You can unmute yourself. Please feel free to speak, please. Okay. All right. So how many more people? We have 12 people. Okay, so do you want us to start? Should we just do some games while we wait for people? Should we give people let's say 3 minutes? I will see more people join. Are we good? So let me just quickly do a quick introduction. Yes. So I think everybody let me just let me enable my camera again. Let me do a quick introduction. My name is Demola Martins. I'm a product manager. I work currently at Oxygen, and that's the lending arm of Access Corporation. And I've worked as a product manager at Tefi. Tefi is a remote tech company in Canada. And basically, what we used to do was to build applications and softwares for other companies. I've worked as a product manager at Echo Bank, and let me off my video as I say this. I don't really like product management in banks. I just said that to that. But I mean, I worked as a product manager in EcoBank. That was my shortest time I was working as a product manager anyway. I think I worked in EcoBank for 5 months because that life was not for me. Maybe it was the shirt and tie, shall I don't know, but yeah, that life was not for me, shall. So I think that aside product management, what do I enjoy doing? I'm just doing this while I wait for people though. And I like to talk, so please pardon me. Aside product management, what I do, I enjoy writing actually. I enjoy writing, I enjoy talking to people, I enjoy hosting and anchoring events and stuff. So yeah, I enjoy content creation. Yes, I do that for church. I don't do that. Well, I do that personally for myself, but I do that mostly for church. So I think that's about me. So I don't know if we have 13 people in the class. Can someone just give us an introduction to? So I don't know, maybe wonderful.
Okay,
Also,
good evening.
in my DM since 2 weeks ago. Yeah, wonderful. You can go ahead, please.
Okay, so my name is Wonderful Nchukwa. I used to be in the marketing niche until I recently transitioned into product management, and I also love the ride.
Okay, so I don't know if it's me, but I'm finding it really hard to hear wonderful.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Okay, I think it's much better.
I say that my name is Wonderful Nchukwa. I used to be in the marketing niche. I was actually a digital marketer for about
Okay.
2 years now. So I recently transitioned into product management. So that's why I'm here. And I also love to write too.
Oh, okay. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. Thank you so much, wonderful, for that introduction. Again, nice to meet you. I mean, I can't see your face, but I assume that the little icon, picture stuff that's you. So hopefully,
Yeah,
if I meet you somewhere in
that's
Lagos traffic, I can say hi. All right. Okay, great. We even have more people joining. Hello. For people joining the call again, we're just doing a brief introduction because we were waiting for you guys. You guys are that important to us, so we decided to wait. All right. So, but we'll start now, and hopefully more people will join as we start. Um, so I would share my screen and we'll talk. Basically, I want this class to be very interactive. We're going to be doing a lot of talking, a lot of talking, a lot of laughing, a lot of learning. I mean, that's the whole goal. But I believe that when we are trying to learn, but we actually also have to laugh. Learning should not be boring. Learning should be involved with a lot of laughter, a lot of smiles, and so that you can even remember. Maybe when you now remember that, oh, this guy said something, you can maybe relate it to, oh, when he said this thing and I laughed, and you can just quickly remember. So I'm not in case you guys thinking, is this guy coming here to do comedy? It's not comedy, so that you guys can just remember these things more practically. So I'll share my screen. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Adewale, I don't know if you're still on the call. I can't share my screen. Sorry, guys, hold on. Sorry. And I apologize for the background noise, please. I have my friends around. I'm so sorry. There's just a bit of background noise. Okay, wonderful. Please make me the host again. I'm so sorry. Apparently, I think that's the only way I can share my screen.
okay, sir. Give me a moment. Let me do it, sir.
Okay, have you made me?
I think you give me a moment. Let me.
Okay, all right, no problem. That's fine. All right, more guys are joining. We have 23 people. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the second week of our product management class. Again, my name is Demola Martins, and I'm here to make you laugh. I'm just joking. I'm here to I'm here to teach product management. I mean, that's why I'm here, but also to make you laugh. Learning should not be that hard. Wonderful. I gave you small power. You are misusing the power. Make me host. You don't want to make me host again. A typical Nigerian. I'm so sorry, guys. Wonderful start. Okay, great. Thank you for making me the host. I appreciate. Okay, so I'd share my. Let me see. Let me see if I can just share my. See the particular one. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, I think I'm about to share my entire screen. So, guys, please let me know when you can see my screen. Can everyone see my screen, please? Can everyone see my screen? So I need someone to please respond to me so that I know that I know I'm out of the okay, so I can see the chat. Let me see if I can still see the chat here. Okay, great. Yes, we can. Can great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let me put this here. I can cover this. All right, great. So product management. I understand that you guys have gone, you guys had a class last week. So I'm just going to brush up so that I'm sure that we're not missing anything. I'm going to make this class very interactive as possible. So for some people, if you are at home, if you are where you can speak, if you want to answer questions, I need us to talk. So first things first, can anybody help me? If you want, you can drop a message in the chat or stuff. Can you tell me what you understand by product first? Let's start from product. What do you understand? What do you think a product is? When you say something is a product, what do you understand by product? Very quickly, very quickly. Again, I'm not going to this class. We are literally going to teach everybody. Everyone is going to be involved, not just me. Because I'm very sure some people, if it's just me, some people just leave their screens and just go out and go and do whatever they want to do. But I believe that if we all get involved, we'll learn, we'll make jokes, and we'll be happy. All right. So first off, I said, can anyone answer? So what is a product? What do you understand by product? Maybe the tutor for last week mentioned what a product is. Anybody? Anybody? Hello? Okay, so Lola says a product is an item offer for sale. Okay, can do that. Okay, who else wants to go, please? Any other person? Any other person? Any other person? Let me see. A product is an item that's okay. So someone says the product is the result of an idea. Another person says the product is an item that satisfies a need. All correct. Makes sense. Amazing. Okay. So hold on. All right, great. So I'll define a product in two categories basically, and I would say tangible product and intangible product. So now tangible product are the products like that you can see, that you can touch, you can feel. So I walk into a bokumat and I buy bread. That is a tangible product. Um, so they include clothing, furniture, electronics, and the like. Now, intangible products, most times intangible products are the digital products. So basically, they are services or experiences that are not physical, but they offer value to the customer. So, for example, your bank app is an intangible product because it's a digital product. So, like financial services, online courses. Now, what we are doing right now, we're making use of digital products basically, from Zoom to even the academy. We're making use of digital products and stuff. So when you think about product, always try to think about it from a tangible product perspective and an intangible product perspective. So now that we've sorted out what product is, we can move. Oh, sorry, are we not recording this video? Yes, we're recording now because I can see someone is still telling. Sorry, let me be checking the chat. Oh, sorry, you guys are not allowed to unmute yourself. I was wondering, is it that these people don't like me? Asha said, I'm a likable person now. What is going on? Okay, so I have to unmute you guys. Oh, see, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. I'm but a young man. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is that you can raise your hand and then I can unmute you for you to speak. Or let me see how I can make I think that's what this let me see how I can make wonderful a co-host. So I don't know if I make him a host, it will remove me from this thing again. I'm not sure. But you know what? Wonderful. Let me see. Okay,
Yes,
wonderful. Can
sir.
you talk now?
Yes, I can talk now.
If I make you a host, will you stop me from sharing my screen?
I think so, but I think we should try it again.
Okay. Because I don't want to have to be coming to this place to check everyone that I was thinking that you could help me do that. And I'm sorry, hold on, let me confirm. Okay, okay, so let me make him a host. Let's try this. Great. Hey, I made you host and he's saying he's not allowing me to share. Please give me back my rights and privileges, please. I'm begging. Oh, wonderful. See if you can make me share my screen. Can you click on my name and see if you can make me share my screen or something?
Okay, let me try that.
All right, guys, we're so sorry for the break. Okay, we have more people, 31 people. Nice, 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 amazing. Good evening for people that just joined. Again, my name is Demola Martins. I'm here to make you laugh or not. You no Marvelous. Have you made me let me see. I cannot still share my screen now.
I don't think that's going to work. So I
Okay, so
just
just
feel that
don't
I'll
worry, I will
just make
just
it a way back again.
I'll keep
Yeah.
coming back. Okay, and I can see that some people were saying they can't see my screen. My screen was blurry. Hope it was in my network. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. Okay, can we see my screen now? Can we see my screen?
I can see your screen now.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear on my end.
All right, all right. All right, great. So let's quickly move on. So now what is product management? So now product management is very diverse. As a manager right now, I'm telling you that product management is broad, extremely broad. And these days, because I mean technology is getting more advanced, we have different kind of product managers. Some people business product managers, technical product managers, data product managers, AI product managers. So it's just depending on what you specialize in. But generally, product management is basically bringing new products to market and managing existing ones. So now a lot of people, they think that product management is just about starting oh, I created this product and that's the end. If you create a product and it dies, that product has not lived. That product is not a functioning product. You cannot call yourself a successful product manager if you build a product that just dies. So product management involves bringing those products to market and also managing existing ones. And it involves understanding your customer needs, defining product vision, prioritizing features, and collaborating with cross-functional teams to deliver value to the market. So now let's break it down. The first thing, if I want to create, let's say for instance, I want to create something for this class, I need to understand everybody's needs in this class. I can't just say, oh, I wake up today and I feel like it. Maybe for instance, I just wake up today and I say, I feel like I need something to make me fly. I mean, if a lot of people are not trying to fly, my product is not going to work because I don't understand their needs. For your product to be successful, the first thing you need to do is to understand customers' needs. So in this slide, we're going to be talking about successful products, failed products, why they failed, or why some products were successful. So you need to really be able to understand customers' need. You need to define the product vision. Why am I doing this product? Who are the target market? What are we trying to push first? What features are we prioritizing? And that's where the MVP comes from. So now MVP again is minimum viable product. I'm going to get there in the slide, but you can write that down. MVP. You begin when you start your product management career, you just begin MVP, 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 MVP. So MVP is basically minimum viable product. And I'm going to tell you what it is in a minute. Okay, so let me see. Let me go. Let me see if I have okay, great. Thank you, guys. So let's move to the next step. Okay, so I think we can move. I think I've spoken about this where I mentioned types of product. We have consumer product, industrial product, and software product. Software product are basically applications, basically. So web app, mobile app, whatever it is, those are like type of software product. So we can just quickly move to these things. So again, just because I wanted to introduce us, next class is going to be deeper than this. I just wanted to give us a soft landing to understand so many things. So tools, I'm speaking on tools of product management. So agile methodologies. So you guys probably would have heard, oh, agile methodologies. Even some people that are not product managers these days talk about, oh, agile methodologies. Let's use agile methodologies for it. So basically, what agile methodologies basically means is making use of processes that basically emphasize collaboration and customer feedback. So, and there are five major agile methodology stuff. And we're going to talk about it in the next class. So let me just quickly run through this. Of course, we also do market research. Now, again, the most important thing in product management is you need to know your market. And you can't be comparing markets. So for instance, we understand that let's say the United States is a developed country. We cannot compare the market of the United States with the market of Nigeria. Something that probably flies in the US probably might not fly in Nigeria. And that's because we have different markets. So you need to understand that sometimes products are very geographical, meaning that a product can survive in Nigeria, might not survive in the US. Or a product can survive in the US and might not survive in Nigeria. For instance, if I say that I want to, okay, let's even take, for instance, let's talk about mortgage financing. In the US or in developed countries, in the UK and stuff, if you want to buy a house, most times you don't need to pay outrightly, or you don't need to pay for your car outrightly. But in Nigeria, it's really not like that. If you create a loan, if you create an app like that in Nigeria, and you don't take effective risk measures, you probably will run into debt. Because Nigerians, they will collect money from you and they will not pay back. In fact, some of us, I'm not part of you guys, and we listen and we don't judge. Some of you guys will borrow money from your friends and you don't even pay, not to talk of a lending app. Do you understand? But because the US, like, and I'm giving an example again, because the US is such a developed country, and your credit history is basically tied to so many things, to your social security number and so many things, it's easier to track these things. So it's easier to say, oh, I know that you have a loan here, so I'm going to deny you of a loan here. In fact, you see Americans or people that are in the UK protecting their credit scores. Oh, I don't want anything to mess my credit score. But you see somebody in Nigeria just take money from Fair Money, take from this, take from that, take from this, and they don't pay back. And that's because we don't exactly have effective measures. Of course, the lending institution is getting better day by day, but it's not as advanced as like the US or the UK. So that's an example of a product that probably flies so much in developed countries that does not fly here. So again, what I was just trying to say is that you need to understand your market. You need to understand what they need, what strategy you need to be able to push that product into the market. Okay, so let me see. Sorry. Please, if you guys have questions, please, we will take questions after the class. And I probably will drop I don't want to drop my WhatsApp, but I probably will drop my LinkedIn. So you guys can reach out to me on LinkedIn. If you send me a message on LinkedIn, I'm usually on LinkedIn a lot. So if you send me a message on LinkedIn, I would respond almost immediately. All right, so let us move on to the next thing. And this is where I will need us to probably speak a lot. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with this. Hold on, guys. Okay. So now product management in action. Again, I was saying that I wanted to make sure that we get the basics. So now when we talk about product management, a lot of people think that product management just stops at ideation. So the ideation is even the easiest thing. It's easy to think of an idea. Everybody can think of an idea. In my house like this, I've thought about like 10 different ideas. A lot of us have ideas to start this thing. And ideas are always interesting. Some of us don't have LinkedIn. Okay, don't worry. For people that don't have LinkedIn, okay, I'll see what to do. Don't worry, I'll see what to do. But so again, I was saying that a lot of us have a lot of ideas. Like me, I've even thought about opening police station. I mean, ideas plenty. Oh, I want to start this thing, I want to start that thing. Maybe we should join that. Let's open this thing, let's open that thing. A lot of people have ideas. You get. He say we listen and don't judge you. All of us are trying to get the money. The money has to be made. So again, I was saying that ideation is the easiest part. We think about an idea. Okay, yes, this is what we want it to look like. Maybe for instance, we want people to be able to transfer. I mean, before we had bank apps, that people would usually go into the bank to transfer money. I'm very sure people just sat down and say, okay, you know what? Let us make sure that people can just stay in the comfort of their homes and transfer money. Do you guys remember when we used to buy all these papers, all this recharge card, MTN, that sometimes you even scratch the MTN, you scratch the number, and that's the end of your recharge card. And it look as if you want to cry. Because by the time you scratch, imagine you are scratching MTN 500 naira and you scratch two numbers out of it. Where do you want to start from? And I'm very sure that a lot of people just sat down and said to themselves, oh, people can actually buy data or buy airtime using their bank app. Trust me, and that's one of the That's such an amazing innovation. And you know, the down part of this thing is that this thing just makes you to spend your money anyhow. I can be broke, but I'll use my last money to buy data. That's because I need to be online. So I mean, a lot of people just sat down to think about their idea and it made sense. So ideation again is like the easiest thing. The next thing when you think about an idea, the next thing you want to do is now you want to prioritize. Because a lot of times when we think about ideas, we see the bigger picture. Oh, so we want this thing to be like this, want this thing to be like this. We want so many things inside the app. But if you keep doing like that, you trust me, you will not launch anything. And that's why you need to prioritize. And it's in the prioritization that the MVP comes in. And again, I mentioned it. MVP again is minimum viable product. Is in the prioritization that the MVP comes in when you say that, okay, this is what I want to push. This is the minimum features I want to push in this app for now. Sorry, guys, hold on. Okay, this is the minimum thing I want to push out on this product. And that's where the MVP comes. And again, I said the MVP is minimum viable product. Let me type that out for somebody. Minimum viable product. Great. All right. So once we now prioritize that, now there are different type ways that we can do prioritization. We can use the Moscow. So all these things, I want you guys to write it down. Write it down. You guys, a lot of times, you guys will probably have to read a lot of things on your own. You get, but I'll try my best to talk about the basics and give you like a very, very good background. So we have the different types of prioritization models. We have Moscow, we have Rice model, we have Kano. But one thing I like to use is Moscow, and Moscow is short form. So let me write Moscow down for everybody. We have Moscow. I think Moscow is there's a way they write the. Well, let me just write it this way. There's a way they write it, but this is Moscow. And Moscow is a short form. Moscow is the short form for saying must have, should have, could have, and will not have. And this is what you use in prioritizing. Okay, this feature is the most important thing. So if I want to start an app, I need to see, okay, what is the must have feature that I need to put? What has to go in right now? Do you understand? I'm not just going to say, oh, I'm going to just put in things that don't move the needle. I have to put things that are very important that will make us make money and still deliver importance to the customer. The S is for should have. So again, it's prioritization. You first treat all the things that you must have. Then you can move to should have. Then you can move to could have, and then you move to would have. So now the could have are all those nice to have. So that's when you say, oh, I want my app to be able to have like the design should be going side by side. I want green and red. And when I open the app, red should come down first and say welcome. All those things are nice. Come on, they're very, very nice. But if you are starting an MVP, I mean, not you, of course, you want to pay attention to your design and stuff, but that's not the basic, the most important thing you want to pay attention to. Because again, I don't think you've opened any app. If you want to transfer money to somebody, you don't care about whether design is fine or not. You really just want to get your money done. Just transfer this money. Or if you want to do something, or if you want to check Instagram, maybe Instagram you care because it's a social app, but maybe for a financial app or any other thing, you really don't care about. I mean, you care about the interface, but you are more you are more concerned with the fact that this thing works rather than, oh, it is fine or it is not pretty or it is pretty. Thank you, Nkechi. Thank you, Nkechi. Exactly. I was trying to remember how that the capitalization of Moscow. Great. So this is how it is written, Moscow. Thank you so much for that. All right. So prioritization. Then we do development. Now development again as a product manager, you work with a lot of. Let me tell you guys. I'm saying this. I don't know if we have devs here or designers, but God, I steadily drag all the devs and designers in my company, and they know they like me. I like them. We have a love and hate relationship, and I'm proud to say that because it is well. But development again just involves talking, um, starting with the designs. A lot of time you're probably going to do wireframes. One of the basic tools I use for wireframe is Whimsical. I'm going to write that down. Whimsical is a wireframing tool. And basically what wireframes are, so let me break it down. Wireframes are, so you know when you want to start a design, wireframes are where you can just sketch low fidelity diagrams and say, okay, this is what the start button is going to look like, this is where the blah, blah, blah button is going to look like. I can show us a screen of some of my Whimsical page before we leave. Somebody can remind me about that. So that's Whimsical. Of course, Figma. for design, and then you can now start development. So it depends on who you're talking to. Of course, you know that you need mobile devs, but mobile. So if it's app, you need mobile devs. If it's web app, front end, back end, DevOps engineers, security guys, depending on whatever you're trying to create here. So you guys, product managers, basically work with literally everybody. Literally everybody from the risk team to the finance team. Because trust me, you don't want to just create. You don't just want to create a product that is just a product that is not making money. Because if a product is not making money, that's the death of the product. And then of course we have launch, where you launch the product to the market and you gather feedback. Now, gathering feedback, what gathering feedback helps you to do is to understand if your customers like this product, what they want to change, what they want to do, if they wanted to add like a particular feature, if there's an important feature that they need right now. And that's what you always continually used to do for your iteration. So iteration is basically improving the product based on user feedback. Exactly. So you are building again, you're not building the product for your MD. And that's one thing I'm going to get. A lot of companies will say, oh, we're an innovative company, we're a product-led company. It's a lie. Most times, it's always Oga-led company. Oga will say, oh yeah, product guys, go and build this thing. Product guys, go and do this thing. And then everybody's just shaking up and down. But in a standard organization, whatever you're trying to do has to come from the customer's perspective, because those are the people that are using it. Your customers are your biggest people. They are the ones that can determine whether your product is successful or whether your product is going to fail. So I don't know if anybody has any question right now, so that doesn't look like as if I've been talking. I'm like, who is this boring guy? This guy is just yarning dust. Please help me, help my career, please. Thank you very much. Does anybody have questions before I move on? Anybody, please? Okay, wonderful as it is hands raised. Let me see. Let me try to unmute you. Great.